Yo, what's going on everybody? I'm super excited to be sharing this video with y'all today. Today we are going to be working on another poster for the 365 project that I am currently doing. Today is going to be poster number 39. I honestly can't believe I made it this far, being this consistent. It has been so much fun learning every day, trying new stuff, trying new compositions, trying new fonts, new assets. Like, I've just been learning so much, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been over on Instagram supporting, dropping likes, dropping comments, sharing my posts. It means so much, and I can't wait for y'all to see how much better I am at the end of this 365 project. Like I said, we're only on day 39, so we still have so many more days to improve and to keep making banger posters. For this poster right here, as y'all can see, I started out with the text instead of the image, which is something that I don't normally do. I typically like to start out with the image and then kind of come up with some ideas of what to say based around that, but this time I actually had something to say that I wanted to put on the page, so I started with the text and then I found the image that, you know, kind of corresponded with that, and tried to use something that could just get y'all to understand like where I was coming from and to put it into perspective. Even though it's not that confusing, I just wanted something that, you know, related and whatnot. I did have a lot of fun, and I thought it was kind of funny just because it's more of like a satirical, like funny poster. I didn't make this poster out of anger or anything like that. I really just thought it was funny, and I thought that other people would think it was funny as well, so I wanted to share it. I think the composition of this one is coming out really nice actually. I was kind of inspired to do this composition by a poster made by Overset Text. He is a pretty well known and talented designer himself, and he's over on YouTube and Instagram and, you know, all the socials as well, so go check him out. He is actually the reason that I have started this whole 365 project. And this will be the second poster that is kind of inspired by one of his works. The previous one that I had done that was inspired by him was actually the very first one, and I did that just to honor him for starting the project. But seriously guys, I think this is one of my favorite posters that I've made so far. I knew once I had the idea to make it that it would be a great idea to record, because I just really believed in the idea behind this one. It didn't do so hot on Instagram, but if y'all want to go check out everything that I've been doing so far for this project, it's going to be on Instagram at skye.shack. I'm going to be doing daily updates, of course. And I would say that this piece works really well with my style that I'm working with right now. I may have only been designing for a couple of years, but I do think that I have kind of found my style in a way. And I kind of want most of the posters for this project to be in that style while still trying new things and, you know, experimenting with different elements and whatnot. So I hope you guys are liking the project as much as I am. Again, thank you so much to everyone that has been following and showing support. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about this design specifically. So guys, in this design I actually decided to use the typeface Futura. It has been around for an extremely long time, almost a whole century now. It is a super crisp and clean font used by many brands, this is one of them being Supreme. And personally I am a very big Supreme fan, so I thought it would be fun to use. I'm also just a big fan of sans serif overall. I don't always love it when the text takes too much of the attention away from the actual poster itself. I know some people can get very creative and talented with what they do with their type, but for me, as of right now, that is not what I'm looking for and not really what I'm trying to do. I just love a nice, bold, big font that can get the message across and also bring more attention over to the actual design, and kind of just use text for more of a composition filler, if you will. I also went ahead and threw on some of my favorite textures on this piece. Some of those textures being ones that I've created myself, and some of them I've actually gotten over from Design Syndrome, which is a really good asset company that you should check out. They have so many different gradient maps, texture packs, presets, and just really a lot of helpful assets that I think a lot of people could use in their designs. For this design I decided to do two different colorways to post up on Instagram. One of those colorways being one that I actually went with yesterday. Typically I don't like to do the same colors back to back unless it's black and white, but I just love this orange in this one so much. I feel like it really just pops and, you know, gives the piece what it needs while also maintaining most of the clarity within the piece. Because a lot of the times if you put too many textures or not the right gradients, it can get a little bit distorted and not be too clear of an image anymore. So I wanted to make sure it was bold, everything stood out, and it was attention grabbing. So I think I was pretty successful in those areas, and even going with the other colorway that I chose, I think it still was able to pop out a little bit more than I thought it would. For me personally, it's always super hard trying to decide which color gradient to go with. I don't use color gradients on every single design, but a lot of them I do like to use them. I think it just adds something cool to a lot of different designs that you can't really get without them. And I know I've already said that this is one of my favorites so far, but it really just is. Like, I love this one so much, and I hope that y'all are liking it the same way. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if y'all like the color, if y'all like the textures, if y'all think I could do anything different or what y'all would add to the piece. One day soon, I think it would be a really fun idea to collaborate with one of you guys and, you know, see what we could come up with together. We are starting to get pretty close to day 50 and I kind of want to do something special for that day, so stick around. I might be making another video for that one. I really do want to hear you guys' opinions about today's design though. If y'all made it to the end of today's video, go ahead and put hashtag uncommon in the comments and I may have a special surprise for you. Later.